Lord forgive me for this trap shit. Sergeant Smack make it backflip. Telly Hank did with the action. With the vital speaking Spanish. Frank Matthews how I vanish. Poof. Came back like I'm King Tut. Gold BBS is on a beamer. When Fat Cat was 10 queens up. Ball off the profit, not the re-up. Fly like Puerto Rican Jesus. Uptown like I'm Baby May. Just caught a touchdown from the bay.
You had a couple legendary niggas who was not on the scene, was locked up, like StreetLord Juan. StreetLord Juan is a legend across, like, you had different generations of hip-hop. You had StreetLord Juan is the one who embraced Big Sean back in the day. He's the one who embraced a lot of the you see right now who turned right now. They grew up idolizing the whole StreetLord and StreetLord Juan because he was at the center of that.
In recent times, with the city of Detroit playing Atlanta or New York after years of being overlooked, they arguably have the most relevant, or what some would call trending rappers of all cities, with some being able to argue Memphis maybe. But if you ever found yourself asking just how the city is exporting so much top-level talent, you would have to look at the history.
In those days, the Motown days, you had to have a lot of talented people to make a record. Not just the rhythm players, the Funk Brothers, but you had the Detroit Symphony Orchestra strings and Johnny Trudell and his men on horns, and songwriters that were living here, producers that were living here. Stevie lived here, Gladys used to live here, the Four Tops, Temptations, just all these people were living in Detroit.
In a soulful city like Detroit, where Motown's illustrious legacy echoes through every street corner, stars like Diana Ross, Marvin Gaye, and Stevie Wonder would reign supreme, crafting their sound for the innovative, chart-topping label. Yet, despite the legends that come out of the city before him, StreetLord Juan, who after Motown would leave in the 1970s, would help pick up the pieces to the music scene that was left and craft a generation of stars behind him, including people like Big Sean, Smoke Camp Chino, Icewear Vezzo, and so many others, where the luminaries of Motown are treated like royalty, only a select few are treated like lords.
7 times 3s on the feet and leave 7 cares in the peace. Tear through the streets like a bat out of hell. Turkey bleed on my cheeks like I just got out of jail. But it ain't that, dog. Just got off a flight from Bangkok. Copper orange water at a buggy down spot. Soon as I flip one, I'm gonna cop that new drop. S55, bitch, sitting it on props. Clown like my nigga Brick with it on the block. As soon as I flip a half, I'ma spin it on the watch. That's a half a brick of raw pump, nigga. Go to Chinese gate with a dummy jump, nigga. Say make it like this. I want my shit to spin around, just like my wheels, even when I stand still. Ain't no ice in my grill, but I'm party like I'm down south and I get drunk. Watching TV in the bin, sounds banging in the truck. I ain't gotta get no deal, dog. I'm famous where I'm from, cause I'm already rich in that same name front. Ain't a damn thing changed since the days when I was young, bitch. Niggas jump, swoop and get paid with the bomb.
So, that new album, we'll get to it, but I was doing some snooping around, man, and I know you got your start at Capitol Park Studio, and the street legend, the StreetLord Juan is home.
Yeah.
And
you was doing your research.
I was doing the research, dog.
Yeah.
I know about that 05 Black Impala. So I don't know why I interview everybody. Everybody's show, but for some reason I said
this Joker right here
into Detroit. Like I want to know about Big Sean.
Yeah.
And shout out damn Amber Rose. Hey mama, how you doing, baby?
Okay, what up, dog?
Oh, that's a friend of the show, Amber Rose.
Of
She
course.
coming back soon. But listen, yo.
Yeah.
Tell me about StreetLord Juan and Capital Recording Studio. How was it back then?
StreetLord Juan, you know, gave me the opportunity to record at his studios. Obviously, he was one of the 4 founders, though I feel like the Detroit sound, you know, that you hear a lot in music, a lot when I was growing up. It was like he was one of the forefathers, and in the streets, obviously, he was respected on a whole nother level. You know, you gotta understand, these were superstars, had, you know, millions of dollars of cash on them. You feel me? Like giving people jobs, giving people opportunities, like real, you know what I'm talking about? Really making it happen in the city. So for him, when he embraced me and let me, you know, this was around the time when I was recording my second mixtape ever. So I didn't really have a strong fan base. You know, I mean, despite the mixtapes that I was selling in high school, because I've been recording music since I was 11 years old, you feel me? So I've been working my way up, and after I signed a deal with Ye, you know, I graduated high school with a 3.7 GPA, right? And I was gonna go to college. I had a full ride off academics, and I didn't go because I decided to focus on music, right? So in those really, I didn't get on the XXL freshman cover till 2010. So in 2006, when I graduated, it was 4 years where I was heavy on the grind. And in those 4 years, StreetLord Juan really helped me and gave me a foundation and support system to get my music done, recorded, hooked me up with the right engineers that he had, and just helped me. You know what I mean?
Home, and it seems like Detroit being good to the legends. You know, Terry Flannery.
Recording in his studio, and you know, while he was fighting a federal case and everything, so he get all my respect. StreetLord Juan, StreetLord's Blade Ice.
West Hood with it. Peace and universal freedom. To the homie, to the brother StreetLord Juan. Lord status, you understand me? Welcome home, brother. God's will shall be done, no matter what the devil say. You understand me? And the real is coming to the surface. Let my people go. You understand me? Big homie Trick. Love, my brother. See you in a minute.
StreetLord Juan. Yeah. Before I met him, I used to just hear about him all the time. And it was just like the stories I would hear was like fucking Pablo Escobar. Just the stories I would hear would just be like, oh man, he tortured the family to death. He sawed the grandmother's arm off. You know, so I was at the studio with my kids, and they probably was like 6 or 7 then. And I come in the studio, and this dude is just like playing with the kids. He recording them. He just having a ball with the kids and shit. And it's fucking StreetLord Juan. And I'm like, damn, Juan, I thought you was a fucking monster or something.
Alright, I'm Yanni, and I'm representing Juan right here, telling you to go get his album, The Real Me. My man Juan, you know this is Sarah Stokes. Look out for his album, The Real Me. Look out for my album, The Real Me.
Yo, what up? This is Royce 5'9", representing the MIC. Right now I'm kicking it with my dog Juan. New album, The Real Me. It's in stores right now. Go get that joint. StreetLord Juan, boy. You know how we do.
DaJuan Wren, mostly known as StreetLord Juan, would emerge from a nearly decade-long bid in 2020 after making his mark on the city most of the years as a member of the famed Detroit supergroup, the StreetLords. The Detroit legend would find himself in a serious situation. Throughout his incarceration, Wren was faced with a host of adversaries. This included the seemingly corrupt judge, Gerald Rosen, who oversaw his case, Robert Morgan, who would act as the prosecutor in his case, DEA agent Brian Satori, who investigated and would identify Juan as a large-scale heroin supplier, not to mention U.S. attorneys Barbara L. McQuaid, as well as her assistant, Julie Beck, who would play roles in StreetLord Juan's prosecution. Indicted in the early 2010s for conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute 755 grams or more of heroin and marijuana, Juan's case unfolded amidst a landscape of fraught with inconsistencies and red flags. Juan would take the case to trial, but the deck was stacked against him. He would eventually serve approximately 70% of his 188th month or nearly 15-year sentence before his well-awaited release on compassionate grounds in 2020. He would return to a thriving music scene in his city, something he and his peers like Blade Icewood, Rook, Jesse James, and the rest of the street lords worked so hard for. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit the red bell and subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all get in that comment box below. And if y'all hip or y'all in the D, y'all comment y'all favorite StreetLord Juan song. But if y'all in the D, y'all definitely get in the comment box and let these people know exactly how much pull Ace got. Y'all let me know what cities I need to go to, what stories I need to tell, what I missed, what I got wrong, all of that. Y'all tap in with me directly on Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. And until the next time, y'all know how we rocking. Shades Popalot. Salute the almighty mob.